Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on September 10, 2023. Lamb fricassee and savory mushroom potatoes, Andreas Viested's hearty Scandinavian meal, recipes. The Guardian, beetroot soup, salmony potatoes and nutty cookies, Jotam Motolenghi's Scandinavian recipes. The Guardian, from pancakes to meatballs, Trine Hahnemann's seasonal Scandinavian recipes. The Guardian, Snap's decision, the best Nordic sharpeners. The city wants to finish off what Russia's attacks began, Kyiv residents fear property grab. The Guardian, Ukraine war, curfews and closures mark a Friday night in Kyiv. Putin's collection of oddball allies grows by the day. It's time the West got tougher. The Guardian, Putin's Pacific Party is over if Kim Jong-un is guest of honor. Greek rescuers working through the night to locate villagers trapped by flood. The Guardian, Greek floods bring more flack on government's handling of disasters. Politico Europe, Greek authorities evacuate another village as they try to prevent flooding in a major city. The Independent, hundreds of people rescued from flooded villages in Greece. The Guardian, helicopters used to lift villages to safety as entire communities cut off by Greek floods. Latest from ITV News. Nagorno-Karabakh routes reopen in Lachen corridor deal, say Azeri and Armenian sides. The Guardian, Azerbaijan agrees to reopen Lachen corridor to Nagorno-Karabakh. Politico Europe, Karabakh separatist leaders say deal reached with Azerbaijan on transport corridors. Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty, deal reached to open roads to Azerbaijan's breakaway Karabakh region. Ruby Franca and 8 passengers, the rise and fall of a parenting influencer. BBC, Ruby Franca hearing, YouTube parenting influencer in Utah court over child abuse as 911 call revealed, live. The Independent, chilling 911 call that led to the arrest of parenting YouTuber Ruby Franca. Unilad, cops were called to Ruby Franca's abusive home twice in 2022 after reports the Mormon mommy blogger left kid. Daily Mail, Ruby Franca court hearing observed by hundreds of chaotic viewers. UK mother accused of alienating children from father wins appeal over psychological assessment. G20, EU and US-backed trade corridor linking Europe, Middle East and India. The Guardian, Joe Biden and Narendra Modi cement ties over defense and tech at New Delhi meeting. Financial Times, ahead of the G20 summit in Delhi, how likely is a free trade deal with India? The Independent, simple G20 truth is, India gained in last Cold War by playing both sides. No longer a choice. The Print, what G20 can achieve for India and the globe. Palestinian teenager shot dead by Israeli forces in West Bank. Danelo Cavalcante manhunt drags on as killer spotted twice in search area. The Independent, close friend of escaped killer Danelo Cavalcante's murdered ex-girlfriend warns that dangerous fugitive may trail. Daily Mail, Pennsylvania prison guard fired over Danelo Cavalcante escape. BBC, police announced 2 more confirmed sightings of escaped murderer on the run in Pennsylvania. The Independent, Pennsylvania prison guard on duty when convicted killer Danelo Cavalcante scaled over wall and escaped in Broa. G20, leaders head to Gandhi Memorial after historic first day. BBC, G20 leaders agree to make African Union a permanent member, DW News. DW News, PM meeting with Prime Minister Modi of India, the 9th of September 2023. Government UK, India G20, leaders approve communique after war wording compromise. Bloomberg, G20 Summit Day 2 live. World leaders lay wreath at Rajghat, pay homage to Gandhi. Rescue operation to save American explorer trapped in Turkey cave begins. Latest. The Independent, Mark Dickey, cave rescuers in Turkey begin effort to free American. The Telegraph, major rescue effort after caver becomes stuck 3,000 feet below the ground. Latest from ITV News. ITVX, rescue begins of ailing US researcher stuck 3,000 feet inside a Turkish cave, Turkish officials say. The Independent, rescue begins of ailing US researcher stuck 3,000 feet inside Turkish cave. Ukraine war, Kyiv foils big Russian drone attack, officials say. BBC, Ukraine, Russia report downing dozens of drones over Kyiv, Crimea. Al Jazeera English, Red Circle Live, Russia launches drone attack over Kyiv region, say Ukrainian authorities. France 24 English, Romania finds new possible fragments of Russian drone on its territory. Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty, Ukraine grain exports, Russian attacks threaten remaining supply routes. African Union made permanent member of G20 at Delhi Summit. The Guardian, G20 to become G21 as world leaders agree to grant African Union permanent membership. The Independent, G20 agreement reflects differences over Ukraine and rising clout of Global South. Hampstead Highgate Express, 60% of renewable energy assets in Africa. Ex-Foreign Ministry official on African Union in G20. NDTV, African Union to become permanent member of G20, says Indian PM Modi. Morocco earthquake that killed over 2,000 is North Africa's most powerful in decades. The Independent, Morocco earthquake, more than 600 killed as buildings damaged, BBC News. BBC News, in pictures, Morocco earthquake hits historic Marrakesh. BBC, many in Marrakesh sleep outdoors for second night. Reuters, British Airways, EasyJet and TUI issue updates to holidaymakers after Morocco earthquake. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.